May of 2017, we've got 2 locations. Costa Rica, and that will be from the biology professors. And then I'm leading a trip to Cuba. When I was a kid, I grew up in Miami, and a lot of the people I knew had fled Castro's Cuba. And I just remember them talking about these stories and the fun and the beauty and the music, and thinking, I would love to go to this mythical land one day. It's really interesting. You don't learn a lot about yourself until you're out of your environment and you're really kind of pushed into new places. A lot of students who have graduated go on to tell me that when they submit resumes, one of the first questions that they get in the interview process is, tell me about your travel abroad. And so it's really a great way for students to distinguish themselves. So they get to learn about history, they get to learn about culture. We're offering a literature course, we're offering environmental psychology. Being trapped on an island for almost 60 years, the Cubans have been really good at the reuse, recycle idea. And so that's one of the areas that we're going to learn a lot about down there, is this idea of sustainability. The trip is going to be 9 days long. Right now we are scheduled to leave May 14th. So the way the itinerary stands now is we're going to leave Atlanta, we'll fly into Miami. Cuba requires some paperwork to be done before you actually get on the island. So we'll do that in Miami, spend the night in Little Havana, and then the next morning get up and pop into Cuba. So we'll be on the island for 8 days. We're going to spend several in Havana. We're going to look at community centers and schools. We're going to listen to music. We're going to go to artist colonies. We're actually going to go to some of the indigenous villages and meet a horse whisperer. So I think there's going to be a little bit for everyone. I can't imagine that anybody's going to be bored on this trip. Well, if they would like to go to the Cuba trip, first step, get in touch with me. We've still got a few openings, and so I'm encouraging students if they're interested. So give me a buzz, then we'll sit down and talk. The next step I always tell students to do is go talk to the business department. Now on this trip, because we're offering 12 credit hours and it's considered full-time, you can use your Hope Scholarship money as well as GTech. And so what I always tell people is this helps you graduate a semester early if you'd like.